It's over there getting taped up or something. Oh, what's going on here? I don't know what the mascot is. I couldn't hear their yell. Okay, we are getting ready to start. Spuds versus Brainerd. Not sure if it's Brainerd Little Falls or just Brainerd. Sometimes they're mixed with Little Falls for a girls team, sometimes they're not. So on our opening line, Abby's got the center. She's got Alyssa Hannah to her left and Avery to her right. We got Ellie and Berkeley back on D. Puts it down into the Brainerd zone. They throw it down towards the net, hits the side of the net, and goes back into the near corner. Avery pokes it back out towards center. Abby with a soft backhand, and it comes back out, and it goes all the way out. It goes down into the Spud zone. Ellie picks it up in the far circle, swings it around to the near side. Alyssa brings it up along the boards. Crosses the blue line into their zone. Comes up on the left side. There's a shot in, goes all the way across. Berkeley tries to send one down, doesn't make it through. Brainerd starts to bring it out. Abby picks her pocket and keeps it, and she throws a long shot up. Misses just left, goes into the near corner. Gets centered up, got taken by little Brainerd player. Abby tries to kick it in the corner and then go off for a change. Comes out, Bevan, she gets tripped up. Still trying to keep that puck in, working hard to make sure they don't get anything going during the change. Keeps it in the zone until the three players are swapped out can get in there. So now we've got Sayla, who's got it now. She's cutting across the middle, looking for a spot to shoot. She'll find it. Comes up the far side. Bevan throws it deep. Oh, looks like the net came off the post, or the post hole wasn't quite good enough to hold it, so they had a whistle stopping play while they reset the net down in the Brainerd zone. So on the ice right now, we've got Sayla, going to center it. We've got Lucy to her left, Marley to her right, and then we got Maddie number 5 and Devin number 21 back on the defensive players. Oh, they're going to change over to the other side. Just because why not? Sayla wins that face off, gets it back to Bevan. She sends it over to Maddie. Maddie sends it back to Bevan. Trying to find a spot to shoot in, doesn't make it through. Maddie with a quick stick, keep it from going over the blue line, keep it in the zone. They're going back and forth around the near side face-off circle. Lucy sends one in, goes wide left, goes down into the far corner. There's all tumbled on top of each other, pucks down below, comes out to Bevan at the point. She throws a high one up. Goalie, oh, comes right there. Lucy knocks it in for the first goal. So Bevan threw a high shot up that the goalie knocked down with a glove, and then but she couldn't cover it. It slowly slid to her right, past her leg pad where Lucy is Johnny on the spot to knock it in. That makes it 1-0 Spuds at 12:52 left in period 1. We had a visit here for a moment from the younger Hammer, and then she took off again. Come up here on our perch. All right. Face-off goes down into the Spud zone. Ellie's got it behind the net. Sends it up. Abby's able to get it out. There's a little drag on the toe of a stick to get on into their zone. Loses it as she crosses the middle there and goes into the near corner. Number 2 for Brainerd drives it out. Gets it in. No interference there when Berkeley and the player with the puck collided. Taylor pokes it out. I'm sorry, that was Mela poked it out. Brainerd knocked it back into the Spud zone, but we're offsides. And we're face off just outside the Spuds blue line on the far side. Sayla Alderson's got this one. She's got Alyssa Hammer to her left and Avery to her right. Goes back to Berkeley. She gets it over to Ellie, near side on the boards. Scrambling forward against the boards to the right, center ice. Alyssa knocks it into I guess it's the Warriors. Brainerd Warriors zone. They take it around behind their own net over in the near corner, but Alyssa gets there trying to get it out. It's around. Ellie's able to keep it in from the board. She throws it down deep, but it's knocked to the far side. Brainerd's able to get it out to center ice, where Alyssa takes it away and throws it back down deep into the far corner. And I, for all my attempts at a good play-by-play here, am really weak compared to the guys next to us. They got like guest commentators. See the microphone on this guy? The guy's got a radio voice for him. Like he's been doing it for a while. Anyway, Spuds, puck is down the Spud zone. Goes around. Did you not hear me through the microphone up there? Sorry about that. Brainerd sends it down deep, but is offsides. Okay, it's all good. Except we're going to have face-off on the near side, just outside the Spud zone. Abby's got the face-off. Oops, she gets over towards Lucy, but it gets past her. It's down in the Spud zone a little bit. Oh, then it gets thrown out. That's fluttering down towards the other goalie. She covers it up. So we got a whistle stopping play at 10:33. Spuds up 1-0. Faceoff's going to be in the far corner of the Brainerd zone. Abby's got the faceoff. Oop, they moved a little quick, but nobody called on it. Maddie throws it back towards Bevan, but it gets past her up to center right. So everybody's got to clear the zone. Maddie takes it back, swings near side, drives back up in. Lost it right as she was going in. Tripped up her own player. She took it back though. Kind of knocked down Marley as she was pulling that puck away. Got it in deep. And sends it near side against the boards and out of the zone. And we wait for her to clear, dumps it back in. We're just going back and forth. That goes across in front of the blue line to the far side. Oop, and Maddie wasn't able to clear there before Marley knocked it back in, so we've got offsides on the Spuds. 9:46 left in period one. Sayla's going to have the face-off. Got Mela on her right, Brinley on her left. We got Berkeley and Ellie back on deep. Berkeley gets it over to Ellie on the near side. She drives it in. And leaves it against the board. Then he sends it back out. She gets past Berkeley and she's chasing it down. They waved off icing. I don't know if she touched it. She must have. As it sends it off the boards, it gets underneath the player for Brainerd that fell down. Puck comes in towards the net. It's brought back out by Ellie. She comes around near side. Comes up the boards right in front of us. Scrambling with him right. And they are able to clear it. He sends it back in. Number 13 for Brainerd missed it. It goes all the way into the far corner. So he uses her body to pinch her off and then tries to push it up and she throws a shot. The way to flex it back behind. Oh, that one fluttered, if you could see it, right over top of the blue line before she threw it back into the Brainerd zone. So we got an offsides on the Spuds. All right, so we're going to face off directly here in front of us, just outside the blue line, the Brainerd zone. Abby's got the face off. Puck comes out to center ice. Abby takes it away, swings around, loses it as she spins. Brainerd tries to take it in to the Spud zone. But Spuds try to clear it, don't get it through. They throw a shot in, but it doesn't make it past the defender as Bevan stopped it. Oh, puck goes all the way across, and she just caught her skate and went down. Or else one of the Brainerd players might have had a chance on to do something with that. Puck comes near side in the Brainerd zone. Alyssa Hammer's got it, throws it down, goes wide of the net, behind to the far side. Bevan sends it in, goes wide right, and Alyssa couldn't handle it for a deflection. She sends it behind the net again. Avery's there. She sends it around up front, trying to get it to Bevan. But Brainerd's able to pick a pass, and they had a player who just came in, number 5 did, to grab the puck, but Maddie was able to pick it past her all the way down to the Spuds zone and backboard, and now she's driving it back out. But still right, get past that one player. She's driving past another. She got 2. She loses it as she gets right into their zone. Abby picks it up, throws a shot up. The goalie knocked it down. They blew a whistle pretty quick. It was not covered, but they did whistle it dead, even though the puck wasn't covered. But there was girls flying in there. I think that was more of a preserve the goalie kind of whistle. Sailor's got the face-off. Tries to get it over to Marley. It's tied up between them. Comes back to Berkeley. He throws it in. Goes off a leg pad down into the backboard in the near corner. They're trying to send it up the boards. He pokes it, keep it in. Tries to drive it down. Starts advancing. Throws the puck up. Well, he tipped it with her glove. Nobody was able to back into it. The backhanded it towards the net. Now comes fluttering up front. Brainerd starts to advance it. They get it out to center ice. 13 and 8. She passes it over to 8. She drives it on the right side. Ellie gets in the deflection of her centering pass, and it gets deflected down into the corner and now down kind of behind the net. Is that Sayla just using her shoulder to push that girl off the puck? There's like 3 from Brainerd, 3 from the Spuds, just going back and forth trying to get that puck out. Some trying to hold it in, some trying to get it out. Finally it comes out. Aldi's got it. She comes around the far side, throws it up towards Marley. Lost it just outside the blue line. So tries to bring it back in. Sayla grabs it. Turns back. She gets up to neutral ice. Looking for somebody to pass to as she crosses the red line. Puck gets knocked down into the Brainerd zone, near side. Start to bring it out. Passed it across. Luckily we didn't have any defenders over that way. Couldn't handle a pass very well, and Marley was able to grab it and redeflect it back down towards their zone, even though it's now just way on the blue line. Puck goes up and in the Brainerd's bench. And we got a whistle stop and play. 5:38 left in period 1. So I was listening to the radio the other day, and the Prairie Public channel has music during the day, and one of the songs they had on was by Fritz Shakespeare, the Tool Master of Brainerd. And I found it on like Apple Music. I wonder if that's the kind of thing that Facebook would flag if a 30-year-old song by a band that hasn't been around for 30 years. Oh! Oh, yeah, we called it on the far side. Maddie knocked down one of the Brainerd girls. Number 5 on number 5. She gets up, she's skating off. That'll put Brainerd on the power play as Maddie goes in the box. I didn't see what he called. A minute and a half. Did you see the signal at all? Okay, face off in the near circle in the Spud zone. Comes out the point, they throw it deep, gets deflected out by Bevan. And Alyssa grabs it there. She drives down to neutral ice, gets into their zone, splits the defenders, Loses the puck a little bit, but she throws a shot in. Sailor follows up with a shot. Goalie's able to secure it. Minute 10 left in the penalty, 4:49 left in the period. We're going to have a face-off here in the Brainerd zone, kind of just to our left. Sayla's going to handle it. She's got Ellie and Bevan back behind her, and Alyssa Hammer, number 20, to her right. That one comes out. Bevan handles it before it crosses the line. She throws it deep. Alyssa tries to get a shot down, but can't get much on it. Then takes it behind the net, comes up along the near boards. Tries to take it out. The jump tank to keep it in. So there's Alyssa. Finally comes out and crosses the blue line, but Bevan grabs it. Swings around near side. And so they're clear. She drives it in. She cuts to her left. It went to her right. Ooh, couldn't quite settle it down for a shot. Got away from her. Comes back to her. She backhands it towards the net. Try to throw it out. Comes out to Ellie. She throws it back in again. This time they clear it out as the puck flutters down past the red line. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Ellie throws it to the far boards. Gets it back behind the Spuds net. Throws it up the far side. Sailor took a girl into the boards again. Well, sorry for number 5. She's been calmed down hard a couple of times. You can tell the girl's moving around a little slow now. That was the same one who took the penalty. Yep. Both girls couldn't go around the ref and hit the boards at the same time, and she got the worst of it. It'll get centered out in front of the zone. Oh, penalty's over. Back to full strength. Baker tries to send it across, and Alyssa gets the view right in front of us. Drives in, throws a long shot up. Ooh, goalie grabs it. Took that one right out of the air. The kick comes back to Maddie. She whiffs on it a couple times though, and Brainerd's able to advance it. 16 throws it down, crossed into the Spud zone. Bevan throws around behind the net to the near side. Maddie then just takes it back around the other way, goes up the far boards. Drives up past the blue line. Scoots along the boards, past them into their zone, cuts to the middle, past the defender. Oh, and it goes off the post. It comes right back up again. It's still free. No, it hit the post. Unfortunately, it's beautiful on the left side. That puck goes down back into the Spud zone. Abby grabs it there. She swings behind the net on the far side, throws it off the board, trying to get it out. Danny's able to keep it in. Harley grabbed it there. Number 5 again went down in that mix-up with Abby. She needs to come off the ice and take it for you. They finally whistled play stop. We got a player down for Brainerd. The same one that's been, same girl's been knocked down a couple of times. She's been mixed up with Abby. So you're going to wait here. She isn't moving very much. Coach finally gets out there. Oh, she rolled over. Hopefully she just got the wind knocked out of her. she's up, skating off. All right, so at a minute 58 left in the period. Trying to wind up here again. Got a face off here just to our left in front of in their zone. Comes back to Lucy. Lucy gets it back to Berkeley. Berkeley tries to send it in. Flex off, goes all the way to the far side. Marley tries to throw it back to Ellie. And then backhands it towards the net, but it goes into the near corner. Lucy follows up, getting up to Abby. Abby's trying to do something with it, but goes behind the net. Tries to wrap around and threw it in. It's a goal for Abby Knutson. She drug that one around behind the net, came up on the far side, and did a wraparound, threw it in between the goalie and the post. So that puts the Spuds up 2-0 at 1:36 left in period one. Sayla's got the face-off. She's got Mela to her right and Binley to her left. Kevin and Maddie, I think, are in on D. Kevin throws that one near side. Binley grabs it and drives it up on the near side, crosses into their zone, goes to her left, throws a shot, but it goes wide and behind the net and up the far side. Keep that one in. Oh, trying to pass it up. Sayla quickly grabbed that one before they call a whistle for offsides. Goes down into their zone, centered up. It goes all the way down. Finley couldn't quite get to it. Sayla tries to bring it out, but Sayla gets there to take it away. Send a shot in that gets deflected off. Maddie grabs it from the point, drives it a little bit, throws a shot. It hits. Went for the 5-hole, it bounced up and hit her leg pad, and then she's able to cover it. Oh, she's back out on the ice, number 5. She's taking the face off. Good for her. Long shot from Bevan. Goes a little high, goes off the glove of the goalie. I think they've been over the net anyway. And back. Comes out. Goes across. It was early in the shift, but I think her coming back on the ice, suddenly the girls from Brainerd are skating pretty hard. As they throw it deep, goes in down behind the Spuds net. Maddie tries to bring it around, collides with one of their girls, turns and sends it back up towards Brindley. And that is the end of period one. Spuds up 2-1. I'm sorry, not 2-1, 2-0. That's why I have. Nope. Let me see. Oh, cancel that. I did the wrong button. End period one.
Banter.
Yeah. What did we say? We had some discussions.
What do you say after 21 years of marriage to two people who don't know hockey?
Well, that puck's moving back and forth a lot down there. Yeah. Oh, those girls got hit hard, don't you know? Woof, they move fast. Oh, my Lanta, is she ever. Need a little nip for my coffee. A little weak.
Is it special?
Oh, it's just half cappuccino, half coffee. I've become just enough of a coffee snob that drink coffee is like church basement coffee. I just can't do it anymore. So that's why I gotta throw in a little something sweet and go with it. We got us in a little feedback loop. We got the volume up. I could hear a little on your phone.
My hand at some color commentating today, but mostly I just want to cheer. So I'm not sure how well that goes over. So we have a fall professional team broadcasting for Brainerd, so I feel like we need to compete a little bit. They have fancy headsets.
Yes.
And their co-pilot over there seems like maybe he knows about hockey. Robbie's here.
Oh, Coach Robbie's here. They got 4 coaches now. We got 4 coaches. We're evened up. All right. Starting period 2. Abby's into the face-off. She's got Avery to her right. Maddie grabs that one. One of those things that Abby likes to... Oh, she just drives it straight down. Right off the face-off. Maddie Birchfield gets a goal. And she gets knocked down. And now she's limping off a little bit. Now that's a little too much of a celebration when you hurt your own player. Maddie went down, number 5. So they do this thing where Abby likes to tie up the center, and then one of the defenders will jump in and grab it and take off with it, and that's what they did on that play. They set that up, and it worked out. Abby then took it from the face-off circle all the way down and scored a goal. So that makes it 3-0. We're still only 20 seconds into the second period. It comes out to Avery. Oh, she threw it back. It rolled down on net. Comes around the far side. Avery goes into the corner to get it. She's going to throw it back here to Bevan. Brainerd intercepts it, brings it out, crosses the red line, goes into the Spud zone. Surrounded by 3 people, and she throws it up. It goes all the way into the far corner. Abby grabs it on the far side. She's got Alyssa Hammer. She throws it up to Alyssa. Alyssa crosses the red line, gets into the Spud zone. She's got Avery out here on her right. Alyssa drives her across and throws it in. That was just like one of the goals she got yesterday. Goal for Alyssa Hammer. An assist from Abby. I actually heard Alyssa's mom talking to her about that play as they were walking out to their car after the game yesterday, about practicing that. She goes, "Oh, you did it twice. Once it didn't work out." So, "Dude, you got to keep doing that." So it worked out. She cuts across the goalie in the front, and backhands it in. So the goalie can shift his body weight over to get over in front of it. It makes it 4-0 Spuds. Got icing, and the puck's going to come down to the Spud zone. So handling this face-off, Sayla's going to have the face-off. She's got Marley 22 to her right, and Lucy number 18 to her left, as well as Ellie number 10 and Victor number 3. Victor throws it up, puck goes back down into the corner again. They throw it back up and try to center it. Lucy's able to throw it up towards the boards. She chases that, she grabs it there, gets it down into their zone. Gets down against the boards in the far corner, gets centered up by the Spuds, but goes behind the net to the far side, or the near side. Oops, scoots past Berkeley. And then she must have touched it because they waved off icing. Ellie grabs it next to the Spuds net and brings it up. Gets it out of the zone. Goes down into their zone where they grab it, swing around near side, try to throw it up. Comes down past the blue line. Berkeley threw it up off the glass, at the center ice. Then he sends it back down. And the 3 for them gets around Berkeley, and then she's trying to catch up to it, but she can't cut that away from her, so nothing she can start with it. Ellie drives it up. She's got Marley in front of her. She goes into their zone on the right side. A couple of girls there with it. Ends up down in the corner. It's centered up. Comes up to Sayla. She tries to throw it up to Brindley. Gets squeezed past her into the corner. She tries to get it back. She doesn't get much on it, and Brainerd's able to clear it out. Puck comes down in the Spuds zone. And you got icing. So it's going to go back down into the Brainerd zone for the next face-off. 12:04 left in period 2. Spuds up 4-0. Is that Abby or Sayla? It's Abby's got the face-off. She throws it back to Maddie, number 5. She settles up and straight out, throws it in. Gets deflected off by the goalie. Made all the way through, but didn't go in the net. And gets thrown over. Maddie's able to keep it from going out of the zone. Again, Devin and Abby keep it in. Abby throws it down behind the net. They try to grab it there, swing it up. And Claire drives up the center ice. She cuts to her right. A couple of girls get tangled up. Puck gets away. Devin knocks it down towards their zone. There, number 5 comes back in. She's right off the bench. She tried to knock it down in towards our zone. Being scrappy, she goes, well, she hits the ice again over there. She had a collision with number 6 from her own team. Yeah, it's giving her all today, man. Just keeps getting hurt. Abby drives into their zone, cuts to her right, throws a shot up, deflects up, comes back, but Devin Berkeley couldn't handle it. Abby sent another shot, and the goalie covered it up. Yeah, she's in. Said if you'll go in on her, but some of them she's really laid herself out to stop her. All right, Sayla's got the face-off. She's got Avery to her right. Can't see who's on her left over there. We got Burke and Ellie back. They grab to Avery. She swings on it. The puck comes past her. They drive it up the center ice. Q throws it down towards the net. Goes wide right into the corner. She tries to get it out. She bounces it up. It goes up the center ice. Throw it back in. Almost hits the ref and goes into the bench. So that'll stop play. So if she's watching and listening, we want to give a shout out to Ruby G. Hopefully she's feeling better. She's been under the weather and hasn't been on the team this weekend. So hopefully the girls missed her out there. So hopefully she's going to feel better soon and to be at the games next week. That puck comes down into the Spud zone. They can chase it up against the boards. They get it down into the corner. Avery takes it, throws it over to the far side. Alyssa then hands it back to Sayla. Sayla drives up center ice, cuts to her right as she goes into their zone. Here's the puck as she gets in the corner, backhands it back up, trying to get it up. Avery gets it off the boards, it comes back to Berkeley. Berkeley sends a long shot. This is wide left. Another shot from hard one from Alyssa from the left side. That one gets deflected by the goalie up and over. Puck is down behind. Berkeley centers it, Avery centered it up. Comes back to Berkeley. She sends it deep. Goalie's able to. Oh, they gave him the goal. Well, Avery was pointing at it, and I think Sayla did too. It was a goal for Berkeley with an assist from Avery. That makes it 5-0 Spuds. Huh?
Did that go in?
Yeah. It was. She covered it, but she covered it back behind her. So when she put the glove up, it was inside the line. Because Avery was pointing down at it. I think Sayla did too. And then the ref, as she moved, called it. Berkeley. And Avery's when they threw it back to her. And it actually went to Selah, Berkeley Selah and Avery, but I'm not sure if. So I just gave it to Avery. I'm not the official scorer though. I just put it on what people get highlights for. I don't have a working microphone? Oh, over there. Yep. Scramble out in front. Puck's still loose. Finally, they blow the whistle. 9:04 left in period 2. We don't have any music over there either. There was nothing there when I walked back there. There was no iPad for music. All right, so after that scrum out in front of the goal, Abby's got the face-off on the right side of their zone. Oh, sorry, on the left side, far side. Puck comes out to center ice. And he tries to send it back and loses it. They dump it into the Spuds zone. Bevan chases it into the far corner. Puts it around behind the net near side. Throws it up off the boards. Harley grabs it there. Sends it up, trying to get it up to Abby. Follows up the backhand it up towards down into their zone. One of the players takes it, goes around behind the net, and then swings it around the boards. Abby grabs it there, throws it down on net. Comes right out front. Oh! Marley was right there trying to knock it in, but one of the defenders got her stick on it right as Marley came down on it to try to knock it into the net. Comes out of the zone. Out on neutral ice. Comes back to Bevan. He throws it past the Spuds all the way down. Oh, the goalie touched it. So there's no icing on it. He chased it down. It goes into the corner. They try to take it out there, throw it up. Bevan's able to keep it in, throws it back into the corner. Puck goes down behind the net where Lucy grabs it, swings it, tries to throw it up and lost it. Goes all the way over to the corner. Maddie grabs it right in front of the Spuds bench. Comes across where Bevan gets it. She throws it high, one deep. Oh, comes out just across the blue line. It comes up the near side. Flutters up. Bevan grabs it there. She tries to advance it. She just skates it in. Oop, little. She was not happy about that girl feeding her way. Look like she hurt her wrist. She heads off. And if she got trashed on the wrist or maybe throwing her stick down like that, she twisted it wrong. And goes back to Berkeley. She sends it up. Then they throws it down deep, but it gets deflected back up to center ice. Then they grabs it there, swings it to her left, and she goes into their zone. Loses it up against the board, sends it into the corner. It comes back to Berkeley. She throws a high one deep. Goalie's able to cover it up. .6:29 remaining in period 2. Spuds up 5-0. Salah's got the face-off. Got Mela to her right. Berkeley and Elliot back. And I think it's got Brinley on her left. I think it's Brinley on against the boards over there. Comes back to Berkeley. She throws it down deep. Just deflected down in behind the net. Comes up to the point. Ellie settles it down. Throws a long shot up. Oh, Mela's right there trying to knock it in, but the puck was bouncing and she missed it. Goes into the near corner. Berkeley sends it back around behind the net again. Brainerd gets it in the corner, starts to bring it out. She cut it around, Brinley. Cuts up, she gets it to center ice. Gets to her left as she goes in. Oh, her and Brinley go down. Salah loses it, she's trying to go out, and she gets knocked from behind and she goes down. Berkeley finally clears it out of the zone. Gets it up to Brinley. She drives it in. Cuts to her left, goes back to her right, straight on towards the net. Gets taken down as she's going in. Let's see what the call is going to be here. Is she going to get a penalty shot, or is it just going to be a penalty? She was breaking between them, heading towards trying to shoot, and she got taken down. Tripping. Call's going to be tripping. I think it's just going to be a regular power play, the way they're lining up. Quickly goes off, so they had too many as well. Everybody had 6 on the ice. Or they had 5, we had 6. So Alyssa Hammer took the face off. Maddie grabs it from the left side, backhanded towards the net, doesn't make it through, goes down into the far corner. They're trying to get it out. Maddie sends it down deep again. Lucy chases it there. Sends it up front. Brainerd's able to then smack it clear, and it comes down to the Spuds zone. Abby grabs it at the Spuds blue line. Comes around the other side, throws it up towards Avery. Avery kicks it off the board, trying to get into their zone. Back to Abby. She sends it all the way across to Lucy. Lucy goes up the left side. That's cut towards the net. Backhands up towards they hit the side of the net. Brainerd takes it up from there, goes around the right side, centers it up, trying to get a pass out. It does go to center ice, and number 6 comes out with it. And he kind of pushed her off the puck, and then it gets sent back. Lucy picks it up at the blue line, drives in, trying to get back to her left. Loses her footing. It's centered up by Alyssa. I tried to. The puck was in the corner. Now she sends it up to Maddie. Maddie's cutting to her left, trying to throw a shot down. This is wide left. Centered back up. And there the goalie covers it. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Spuds up 5-0. 4:12 left in the period. Getting a change here. Abby's still in. She's taking the face off. We got Alyssa still out in front of the net. Her and Brinley. And we got Bevan. Bevan's back in. Bevan and Berkeley back there on D. Oh, quick shot from Alyssa. Yeah, Abby didn't know where it was either. It was behind her. Alyssa got the stick on it and threw it right in towards the net. So she had another chance. Throws it wide right. Ends up in the near boards. Abby takes it from the board, throws it all the way across towards Berkeley. Everybody's back to full strength. Penalty's over. It's going up front. Oh, and it goes in. Did Alyssa get that one? I think it went. So I think Alyssa Hammer got that one, knocked it in. Yeah, so Alyssa tipped it in, and it came from Abby, and I do believe Brinley before that. So that makes it 6-0 Spuds. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. Current lineup, and we're going is just what it was. So you got Abby at center, Alyssa number 20 here on the right side. Puck is sitting there. Berkeley picks it up, drives into their zone on the right side. Goes around behind, throws it out front. Once you get a stick on it, comes back to Bevan. She throws it down, and the goalie is able to stop it. We gotta get to. Well, we do have a sponsor, Stretch Lab, for all your stretching needs. We're taking tips from the guys that are playing next to us, and they're yeah. And that one stays in. Keep it. So he tries to get it up center, lost the puck, it comes out to center ice. Now he just starts to get it in. She loses the right, she goes there, so knocks it into the near corner. Now he turns and sends it down towards the net. Oh! Marley turns to try a shot, but lost her footing right as she tried to get to it. Ellie kept that one in. So it turns with it, throws it down towards the net again. Lucy's whacking at it. Just misses wide right, goes back behind the net. She goes after it down the corner. The puck comes up along the boards to the far side. Ellie sends it down. Sailor picks it up, throws it towards the net, and just missed wide left. Puck comes down on the near side boards. Just trying to keep it in. Ellie going all after it. Comes out to Berkeley. She throws a long shot. Gets deflected up by the defender. Goal for Berkeley. That's number 2 for her today. I didn't either, but I know Berkeley got it. Oh, Bevan's coming off. Oh, no, she's not. She raised something off. I don't know if they were bringing like a medic over to check on her wrist, or she called that off, or what the... Okay, Abby's got the face-off. Spuds up 7-0. Then tries to clear that one off. It goes off of Maddie's pads and into the corner. Avery sends that one right out front. Going up by Maddie to Abby. Abby backhands it down into the corner side of the duck. Camera down a little low. Comes right up front again. Bevan tries to dump on it. She keeps it in. Throws it deep. Avery throws it up towards the net. Hits the side of the post. Goes down into the corner. And it comes out. Waved off icing. They're chasing it down to the corner. Bevan throws it up the boards to Alyssa. Alyssa knocks it down deep. This one, they might have icing. Yep, so we got icing on that one. So minute 18 left. We got a whistle stopping play. Going to bring the puck back to the Spuds zone in the far corner. So what was the situation over there? So this face off, we got Abby, Alyssa, and Avery on the offensive line, and Maddie and Bevan and back in on D. Alyssa tries to send that one out. It's sent back in. Bevan gets it midway through the zone, picks it up. Avery gets it down out in front in the zone, gets it centered. Bevan grabs it, but then runs into the back of teammate. Goes clear. Abby throws it all the way down in on net. Bounce out. It's free out in front. Get this camera straightened up again. All right, so we got a defensive change. So we got Berkeley and Ellie in. So it comes back to Berkeley. She throws a long shot up. Goalie grabs that one. Snags it with a glove. 41.8 seconds left. Pardon me, Abby's got another face-off. She kicks it back to Berkeley again. Berkeley settles it down, throws a shot again. Just goes wide left. Comes off the backboards and out. Ooh, gets centered back up to her, but it scoots all the way out. She sends it around. Puck's going back and forth up on the boards here. They can really settle it down. 15 seconds left in the period. Goes down into the Spud zone and the near boards. Ellie backhands it up, back to center ice. Abby pokes it down. She's off to the races. She picks it up in their zone. Can't get something started though. She got crowded out going in, and that is the end of period 2. Spuds up 7-0. Goalie's handshake. All right, so. Oh, maybe they're the Zamboni. Maybe we still the guy who didn't need the Zam. We're just going to keep going. Because they're not, look like they're going off. I don't know, we were looking to start a little bit early. It was funny, the refs when they came in, because they were telling us they were going to get started early, when they came around, they go like, They didn't tell us they wanted to get started early. Like, normally it's because the refs want to start early. So we're not going to take a long break. We're just got a shorter one here as we wait to start period 3. We're just going to have to make a do with the rougher ice. Make sure our sponsor gets some screen time when the between periods on here. As long as I mark it properly, it will start showing up. It'll show who had highlights.
It'll show the highlights from the game.
Well, it actually doesn't play them. It just shows like which player had how many shots, how many saves, whatever, like that. And then it flips over. Yeah, a couple of them. Not all of them, but a couple of them. And then it's like here, it tells where you can find it. So it actually shows where, like the streaming, where you can find it. I even put the Twitter feed on there, so that shows up. And then that'll rotate during the breaks.
Broadcasters next to us that the shots on goal right now are 40-1.
But at least they'll probably keep their feet more. Usually when after the exam, there's a lot of girls sliding on, turning and just sliding down. Yep. Eddie's giving her some tips on how to do it. It worked, Eddie came in and got his stick on it. Center ice, all right? All right, comes back out to center ice. Ricky picks it up down in the corner, gets out to center ice. Picks it up again at the red line, drives into their zone. She's got Alyssa coming up the left side. Puck goes up off a defender. Just takes a shot at it. She centers it back up again, goes up the goalie's leg, picks out front. Addie back checks that one, so she can't get going and hits it on the boards. Puck comes across the blue line. Addie picks it up there on the near boards, drives up, tries to pass it up. She gets past the red line and kicks it down in the corner. Now, Alyssa gives chase. She throws it up, hits the side of the net. Comes back in the near corner. Brainerd's starting to bring it up. The 2 slips around Ellie. Gets down. Kevin quick check that one away. Comes up. Alyssa grabs it. She throws it over towards Marley. But it gets behind her and she takes it. Oh, and Marley lost the footing and she tried to pass it forward. At the red line then, Sailor grabs it. She cuts left, gets it up past the blue line, cuts back to her right, tries to settle herself. Whoop, there we go. The camera down a little too low. Puck comes up front. Oh, jeez. That same girl got knocked into the boards again. Oh, every time she gets hit, she's just got to hurt so bad after the time she's been hit. She goes back to the bench and gets replaced. Puck comes back. Maddie grabs it, swings around behind the Spuds bench, cuts back to the right, and then left, right again. Gets it up, loses it out in front of the Spuds bench, goes back towards Ellie. She sends it over to Sayla. Sayla picks it up at center ice, gets it up towards Lucy. Brainerd grabs it, brings it around behind their own net, starts to bring it up on the far side. This one comes up to Maddie at Spuds blue line. She throws it far side off the boards and down into Brainerd zone. 12 minutes left in period 3. I suspect we're in run time because we're up by more than 6. So the clock won't stop the face-off. Unless they get within 6. Maddie takes that one away from the boards, takes it backhanded towards the net. It's just wide left. gets centered back up from Lucy, but Brainerd takes it into the corner again. It comes around up to Maddie. She drives to the right, leaves it about center ice, but then she's able to kick it over into the far boards. And number 5 for Brainerd, back in again. Girl's tough, man. Comes back near side, Lucy gets it, she drives it into the Spuds zone. Picks it up off the boards. Behind the net, looking for somebody to pass it up to. She tries to get it up, right up towards Abby. Abby throws it up, but it hits the goalie. She's frustrated with herself for that one because she threw it, had a great lane, nobody in front of her but the goalie, and she just hit the goalie with it. Here's a shot in from Lucy. Oh, that one. The goalie was back in the goal a ways, and she had stopped it, the whistle was blown, and as she picked up her glove, she could see that it was actually past the goal line. She just quickly kicked it forward, and Abby saw that one too, and just put her hands up on her head like, oh. You're laughing about it when you're up by 7. You're not laughing about it when you're down by 1. Just clear it out, go down towards the spot zone. Chase with it. Maddie gets there. It comes up front. Stay down, though. Still go out. They try a shot up. Goes off alley to throw one again. Spuds are throwing everything they got to make sure they don't have a room to shoot. Before it gets over there, they got a shot up. And Ella finally covers it. There's a lot of bodies flying around down there. That's what you call team defense. Yeah. So if nothing else, just lay out and make sure they can't throw it past you. Those 2 girls sprayed out trying to get in front of that puck at one point. Oh, shot in. I would have punched that one away. Comes out to their defender. She throws a high shot up. Nope, and it went in. Ella moved to her left to block that one, and somebody kicked it back to her right and got it in. So that wipes out the shutout. It's now 7-1. So 8:56 left in the game. We're still on run time. If Brainerd gets one more goal before Spuds score again, then they'll stop the clock on whistles again. Sarah's got the face-off. She's got Alyssa to her left and Avery to her right. Brainerd knocks that one down. They wave off icing. Goes down in the corner. Bevan grabs it there, swings around to the far side, throws it around the boards. Avery tries to pass it up. She gets it out of the zone. She's trying to get to Sailor, but that's her Brainerd player. And gets back down in towards Bevan. She throws it over near side for Alyssa. Alyssa drives it into their zone, cuts to her left, looks up, tries to get it up to Sailor. Nice pass, right? Sailor got a stick on it, but it went right. Comes back out to Maddie in front. She throws it up. Hit her stick and the post. Comes back out to Maddie again. Then she throws a shot up. This one goes out the goalie's pad and in. So Spuds got that one back. Got a goal from Maddie Burksfield. Puts them up 8-1 with 7.5 minutes left. In this face-off, got Sayla, Alyssa, and Avery again, and then Berkeley and Ellie back on D. There's 6 for Brainerd. Gets that one off the face-off and throws it down. It bounces off missed the net and a wide right, bounced off the backboards and came back up, and it came up towards the post, and I just covered it up. We're going to face-off in the near corner down in the Spud zone, down to our right. We got an offensive line change. Like Marley's taking the face off. Got Lucy in the corner with her. And Abby's the other attacker. Abby gets that one out. Center ice, kicks it off the boards and tries to follow it up. Brainerd's able to knock it back into the Spud zone. Comes up, Berkeley gets it out of the zone. It's knocked back in again. Ellie would poke check, keep that one from going anywhere. Marley gets that one off the blue line. Her and Abby give chase down into the Brainerd zone. They throw it around behind their own net into the near corner. Lucy sends it forward, throws a shot up, hits a goalie, sits out front. And Lucy hit it. And Marley went for it when it was sitting out front, got deflected again right to Lucy, who knocked it in for another goal. So I'm going to go with that one. Lucy's goal with an assist from Marley. That puts the Spuds up 9-1 with 5.5 minutes left. All right, so Mayla's going to take this face off. She's got Sayla to her right and Brinley to her left. We got Devin and Maddie back on D. Maddie picks that one up. Drives through. Gets past her left. Gets through for a shot and throws it up under the post. She's had a couple today. You can't see the stats on this board while I'm in the middle of the game. It'd be nice to see if that's a Hattie for Maddie or if it's just 2 for Maddie. Alright, so doing the same thing. Mayla's taking the face off. And again, Maddie's right there. Oh, Maddie was coming in for it, and the center for Brainerd just kicked it off to the side. Like, not going to let that happen again. Berkeley kicks this one down. Sayla's just cleared out. Goes down into the Spud zone. Devin's chasing after it. Takes it on behind the net. Comes around near side. Splits a couple of girls. Drives across her own blue line. Driving in. Moves to her right across the blue line, going to their zone. Split 2 girls again. Threw a shot. Just missed wide right. Back behind the net. It's knocked over near side to the near boards. Ready for the shot in. Goes off a defender's leg. Now he takes it up, then throws it across. Oh, and it went in. Went off the goalie. It went in. And the 13 for Brainerd was trying to pull it out. I think she actually knocked it in, but it would have gone in. Looked like anyway. That was from Maddie too, wasn't it? Who threw that one in? Well, yeah. Well, it's definitely got a Hattie for Maddie on that one. She's the one who threw that in, so. They're going to tell everybody it's a Hattie for Maddie. It might even be 4. I don't know. That makes it 10-1. 3.5 minutes left. And going back and forth at center ice. It's down towards the net in this Moorhead zone. They throw it up. Devin throws it out. I'm sorry, that was Ellie who got to it and threw it out. Comes back up front again with Ken trying to backhand it towards the net. Ellie keeps her from getting through. He's got behind the net. They bring it up. Oh, and they got it in. That number 5 who got the goal. It came up from behind the net on her side, on the near side, and she was able to poke it in around the post. I think I wanted to score on my kid, but good for her. That girl's worked really hard today and been beat up a lot. I said I don't want anybody to score on our kid, but that girl's been beat up a lot, so if we're going to get one, I'm glad it was number 5 who got it, yeah. This time Brainerd picks it up off the face-off. It gets down in. They throw it down towards the net, goes behind, goes into the far corner. Centered up again. Goes all the way across into the near corner. Scrambling for it down there. Ball comes out to the point for Brainerd and it's thrown down in deep. Puck comes up and Ella covered it up for a work. Well, guess we're not going to have a whistle because we got run time, but We have a face-off now in the near circle of the Spud zone. Sorry, my camera's going all over the place today. Didn't get my horizontal walk on it very well, so as I move it, it starts getting messed up. I think Abby's going to have the face-off. We've already got a full change. So it's got Avery, Bevan, Maddie, and is that Alyssa? Yep, Alyssa back in the litter. Maddie comes up with it. That's right, Abby does. She drives it, crosses the red line, goes into their zone. Oh, man, it is Maddie. Maddie again. Maddie comes in for another shot. This one gets deflected off and goes into the far corner. Comes back out front. Maddie throws a shot. Doesn't make it through. Goes back behind. Alyssa throws it up over the net. Goes into the far side. Bevan tries to throw it in, but it gets deflected into the corner. Bevan tries to bring it up center, and Abby keeps it in. Bevan dives back in to make sure it doesn't get out. Comes up to Alyssa. She turns it, swings it towards the net. And the goalie is able to cover it up. 40 seconds left. Do a quick face-off, or line change. Sailor's going to take the face-off. She's got Marley to her right, Lucy to her left. And she's got Bevan and Maddie back, down to 30 seconds left in the game. Spuds up 10-2. Bevan back runs that one towards the goal. Taylor takes it around, swings around behind the own net, throws it off the near side. Oops, Sailor gets stripped up. There's a hook in there. They're not going to call it, though, with this much little time left. Comes out front. Marley tried to throw a shot in. And that is the end of the game. Spuds win 10-2. Good game by the Spuds. We have another game at West Fargo at 5 o'clock. So we'll be at the Veterans Arena at 5. Goalie for Brainerd definitely got a workout today. So we hope Brainerd has a good drive home. Don't have to worry about the roads on a day like today. And we'll be back up at